Hello students, welcome for today's session. In the today's session we are going to perform determination of swelling index of bentonite. So the learning objective for today's practical, to know the aim and requirements for performing the practical, to study the monograph of bentonite, principle of determination of swelling power of bentonite, procedure, conclusion and result. So the aim of our today's practical is to determine the swelling power of bentonite. For performing the practical, we require the following requirements. First of all, glasswares. We required beakers, glass rod, 100 ml measuring cylinder. Apart from this, we required chemicals, 1% wet by volume sodium lauryl sulfate solution, bentonite and distilled water. So now first of all we will study the monograph of bentonite. Bentonite is also called as montemorillonite, is a clay and formed from the volcanic ash and water. It is phyllosilicate which has high absorbing powers. There are different types of bentonites which are named after the respective dominant elements such as potassium, sodium, calcium and aluminium. It has been used in the many countries to promote the colon cleansing. It is a colloidal in nature, hydrated aluminium silicate, officially in USP, and has been used for years in the traditional medicines as a natural cathartic. The properties of bentonite: it occurs as a pale buff or cream colored powder, free from grit, having earthy taste and hygroscopic in nature. Practically it is insoluble in water but swells to approximately 12 times its volume when added to the water. It neither is soluble nor swells in the organic solvents. Its aqueous suspension is alkaline, that is having pH 9 to 10. Uses: bentonite has been used as a natural cathartic and as a bulk laxative. Bentonite can also be used as a desiccant due to its adsorption properties. The bentonite desiccant have been successfully used to protect pharmaceutical, nutraceutical and diagnostic products from moisture degradation and extend their shelf life. The bentonite desiccants offer high adsorption capacity than the silica gel desiccants. The use of medicinal clay in the folk medicine, skin conditions. It also used as a base for the many dermatologic formulations. Clay is used in the many dermatological over-the-counter remedies such as acne treatments. This information may not be mentioned on the label specifically. Now the principle involved in today's practical to determine the swelling power of bentonite. A fundamental property of bentonite is to absorb the water and expand, and this is the property used for the determination of swelling power of bentonite. However, not all bentonites have the same absorption capacity. Its level of hydration and swelling depends upon the type of exchangeable ions contained with the different hydrophilic and solvating powers. The swelling is mainly due to the two factors. First one is water absorption at the platelet surface level. Second, osmotic repulsive forces forcing the platelets to detach and open up like stack of cards. Sodium bentonite with the sodium cation prevalence allows the water to penetrate through the platelets, forcing them apart and thus leading to the swelling. Conversely, calcium bentonite with the calcium cation prevalence, while getting hydrated in much the same way, due to the strong positive charge, has lower absorption properties, not permitting water to penetrate through the platelets. So the procedure for today's practical. First of all, we have to weigh 2 grams of bentonite and we have to divide it in equally 20 portions. That means we have to make 100 milligram portions of the bentonite with bentonite, and we have to add first portion of bentonites in 100 ml 1% weight by volume solutions of sodium lauryl sulfate in the 100 ml graduated cylinder, which is of 3 centimeter in diameter. After every 2 minutes we have to add next portion. We have to allow to settle each portion before adding the next and let it stand for 2 hours. That means after complete addition of all 20 portions, we are allowed to stand it for 2 hours. Finally, the apparent volume of the sediment at the bottom of the cylinder is we have to measure. And for good quality of swelling power or good quality of swelling index, it should be not less than 24 ml. So now we will actually perform the practical in laboratory.
Hello friends, welcome for today's session. In today's session we are going to determine swelling power of bentonite. The aim of our today's practical is to determine swelling power or swelling index of bentonite. All of you familiar that bentonite is a gastrointestinal agent, or it is a bulk forming laxative type of gastrointestinal agent. So here we require some requirement for performing this practical: chemicals 1% sodium lauryl sulfate, bentonite, distilled water, etc. Glasswares, we require beaker, measuring cylinder of 100 ml, glass rod, etc. Now, very first of all, the principle behind determining the swelling power of or swelling index of bentonite. The fundamental properties of bentonite is to absorb the water and swells. But remember that not at all bentonites have same absorption capacity. The absorption capacity depends upon mainly the level of hydration and swelling index. It depends upon the exchangeable ions that are present in the bentonites. There are two major factors. There are two major factors which govern the swelling of bentonites. First factor is water absorption at platelet surface level. Second one is osmotic repulsive forces. Now remember that sodium bentonite had a good swelling as compared to the calcium bentonite, because sodium bentonite having less repulsive forces in the platelet level, and that will absorb much amount of water and that will get good swelling. After performing practical, the bentonite shows, if the bentonite shows good apparent volume, that is more than 24, then it is a good swelling index. Now, how we can perform this practical? We have to take 2 gram of bentonite divided into the 20 portions, and we have to take 1% sodium lauryl sulfate in the 100 ml measuring cylinder. We have to take totally 100 ml 1% sodium lauryl sulfate. Now, we will add first part of the bentonite to the 1% sodium lauryl sulfate. Similarly, after 2 minutes, we will add next portion. By this way, we have to add each portion after 2 minutes, and we have to allow the solution to remember constant for 2 hours. After 2 hours, if our measuring cylinder shows bentonite acquires apparent volume from bottom more than 24 ml, then it is of good quality bentonites. We will perform actually the practical in the laboratories. For this, to perform this practical actually in laboratory level, we require some chemicals and glasswares. So very first of all, our chemical requirement is sodium lauryl sulfate. So that we have to prepare the 1% sodium lauryl sulfate solution. So already this 1% sodium lauryl sulfate I have prepared here,
by taking 1 gram into 100 ml quantity sufficient distilled water. Next chemical we require is a bentonite powder, of which we have to determine the swelling index. So this is the simple chemical requirement. Apart from this, we require glasswares. So here 100 ml measuring cylinder, glass rod and beaker, which is required for the preparation of 1% sodium lauryl sulfate solution. Now very first step, we have to prepare the 1% sodium lauryl sulfate. I have weighed 1 gram of sodium lauryl sulfate and added it to the 100 ml quantity sufficient distilled water. Now second step, we require to weigh a bentonite 2 gram. So as per the procedure, we have to weigh 2 gram of bentonite. So here first of all I will weigh, make it here. Now here I will weigh 2 gram of bentonite. Okay, so this is 2 gram of bentonite. Now the next step is, after weighing the 2 gram of bentonite, we have to divide this 2 gram of bentonite into 20 equal parts. So already we have prepared these 20 parts. So very first of all we will take first part. Now every time we have to tear this, and as we know that by dividing 2 gram that by 20 it will comes 100 milligram. So every time we will weigh 100 milligram. So this is okay. So this is the first part of bentonite from 2 gram of bentonite. So similarly we will prepare every time. The 2 gram of bentonite, which is we have divided it equally 20 parts. So these are total 20 parts of bentonites. Each part contains approximately 100 milligram of bentonite. So 100 into 20, that will give 2000 milligram. That means 2 gram of bentonites. So after dividing bentonite in equally 20 parts, so very first step is we have to take a empty measuring cylinder and we have to transfer a sodium lauryl sulfate solution up to 100 ml mark.
So this is exactly 100 ml of sodium lauryl sulfate solution. Now next step is, after transferring 100 ml of sodium lauryl sulfate into the measuring cylinder, we have to add first part of bentonite in sodium lauryl sulfate solution. With the help of glass rod, we will allow it to settle. After adding first portion of bentonite into the solution of sodium lauryl sulfate, we have to wait for 2 minutes. Okay. Now after completion of 2 minutes, we will add next portion of bentonite into the sodium lauryl sulfate solution. So again, after completion of next 2 minutes, we have to add further next part of the bentonite to the solution.
Here the fundamental property of this bentonite is to absorb the water and it will expand or it will swell. So we have to find out what should be the apparent volume after completion of the procedure. So every time after 2 minutes we have to add this. Here the fundamental property of bentonite is to absorb the water and it will space. But we have to remember that each and every bentonite having not a same or similar type of absorption capacity. So it will depends upon the nature of the bentonite. Every time after completion of the 2 minutes we have to add the next part of bentonite. So the fundamental property of bentonite is to absorb the water and expand. However, we have to remember that not all bentonites are having the same absorption capacity. Each and every bentonite they have a different level of hydration and swelling power, which it depend upon the type of exchangeable ions which are present with the different hydrophilic and solvating powers. So this we have to uh, remember these factors that govern the swelling power of each and different type of bentonites. So there are two factors which are governing the swelling of the bentonites. Mainly the first factor is a water absorption at platelet surface level. So if we consider this is in a cylinder, the cylinder is made up from the rising of the plates. So that means at each plate there may be some certain type of surface is available for the absorption of or working of this bentonite. The second factor is the osmotic repulsive forces forcing platelets to detach and open up like a stack of cards. The sodium bentonite with the sodium cation's prevalence allows the water to penetrate through the platelets and forcing them apart from each other, and which leads to the swelling. That means every molecule of the bentonite that will detach from each other and that will make the availability of surface to the sodium lauryl sulfate solution, so that as the major surface area available that will be able to absorb more and more water. Slowly the bentonite settles down to the bottom, and at the last part we have to check, we have to find out the apparent volume. So after addition of complete 2 gram of bentonite we have to check out how much uh, volume by the bentonite is occupied. So after the addition of all the parts we will check the what is the uh, exactly volume occupied by the settled bentonite.
the apparent volume is within the whatever the pharmacopoeial standards, and it is more than whatever the standards are mentioned, that means it is of good quality of bentonite which is having good absorption capacity. So we have to find out whether today's practical whether the whatever the bentonite we have taken is of good quality or not. So bentonite is as such useful as a laxative. It is a bulk laxative. It is a type of bulk laxative which absorbs the water and gives the bulk, rises the bulk, so that it is useful in constipation, for the treatment of constipation. So total time required for addition of all these 20 parts is 40 minutes, because whenever we add first part of the bentonite we have to wait for 2 minutes. That means for consequent 20 parts we have to wait for totally 40 minutes. The last two portions are remaining still. All of you familiar that the gastrointestinal agents, which are, there are different types of gastrointestinal agents like antacids, acidifiers, laxatives, cathartics, etc. So similarly, this is the one of the type of gastrointestinal agents laxative. So these are the agents mainly used for the treatment of the constipation. Whenever there is a constipation, that means the hardness of stool. That time it is difficult to make the bowel empty. So that time we can use this type of laxatives. So bentonite is one of the bulk forming laxative as it absorbs the water. It is having good absorption capacities. Whenever we take this bentonite in stomach, in intestine portion, it absorbs the water from the intestinal regions and it gets spells. So that means after absorption, after absorbing the water, bentonite gets spells, so that it will increases the size of the intestine. It will increases the level of intestines, so that it is whatever the evacuation of bowel, evacuation of fecal matters from the bowel, it get somewhat easy to evacuate the bowel or make the bowel empty, whatever the constipating fecal matters. Bentonite is a type of bulk laxative which absorbs the water from the intestine and it will increases the size of the bowel, so that it is easy to evacuate the fecal matter from the bowel. So it is helpful in the constipation. Every time we have to allow the to settle the portion of the bentonite before adding the next portion of the bentonite. So we have already weighed 2 gram of bentonite and it is divided into 20 parts. So this is the last part of the bentonite, or this is the last portion of the bentonite. Now after addition of the last portion of the bentonite, we have to allow this settle this for 2 hours. We have to keep this Nessler cylinder for 2 hours, and after 2 hours we have to find out whatever the apparent volume occupied this bentonite. It should be not less than 24. Now here it is now, right now it is up to 22. So after 2 hours we have to find out whether it goes beyond 24 or not. If it is beyond 24, then we can say that it is of good quality bentonite. So now we will wait for 2 hours. Two hours. After 2 hours, we have to observe, we have to record what should be the apparent volume occupied by the bentonite in the 1% sodium lauryl sulfate solution. Now, what is exactly apparent volume? Apparent volume is that of volume that occupied by the bentonite after settling to the bottom of measuring cylinder. And if the bentonite is of good quality, the apparent volume should not be less than 24 ml. Of our today's sample shows apparent volume more than 24, that is behind 30. So it shows good swelling index. That is, our today's bentonite sample is of good quality, having good absorption capacity, and it shows good swelling index. So the final result of our today's practical is that our today's bentonite sample is having good swelling index. Thank you. So student, here after performing the practical of determination of swelling index of bentonite, the next part of this practical is to know the observation, to find out the observation and to write down the result. So here, while doing the observation, we have to note down what is apparent volume. So apparent volume is that volume that is occupied by bentonite after swelling in the measuring cylinder from the bottom. So here for today's practical, the apparent volume is more than 24, near about it is 30 ml. So we can here write down the result that the apparent volume occupied by bentonite is more than 24 ml, that is about 30 ml, and the bentonite having good swelling index. So we can conclude that the today's bentonite is of good quality bentonite having good swelling index and good absorption capacity.
So student, here after performing the practical of determination of swelling power of bentonite, we found the observations here. The apparent volume of sediment at the bottom of the cylinder is more than 24 ml. It is approximately about 30 ml. And here we can conclude the result for today's practical that the bentonite having good swelling index, as it is having apparent volume more than 24 ml. As it is having good swelling index, that means the bentonite is of good quality bentonite having good absorption capacity. Here some objective questions for Viva. First question is write the principle behind swelling power of bentonite. So as earlier we have discussed that the bentonite is having absorption capacity, that is it is having water absorption capacity, and we have to find out the swelling power of the bentonite based upon its absorption capacity. Next question is what is the fundamental property of bentonite? So the fundamental property of bentonite is to absorb the water. Next question is what is the use of bentonite? Bentonite is mainly used as a cathartic laxative. It is mainly used as a bulk laxative. It is also useful in the different pharmaceutical preparations, and these are also helpful for preparations, dermatological products, for the over-the-counter products. It is also useful as a desiccant in the different pharmaceuticals, nutraceuticals, for drying purpose or absorbing the moisture, etc. What is the bentonite chemically? Chemically, it is chemically absorbent aluminum thiol silicate, having different types of bentonites with the respective elements like sodium, potassium, calcium, aluminum, etc. What is the indication of high swelling index? Next question is as The bentonite with the high swelling index having good absorption capacity is of good quality type of absorbent. Now some MCQs. First, bentonite is used as first option is emollient, B bulk laxative, C antacid, D none of the above. The correct option is here bulk laxative. Second MCQ, cathartics are the drugs used to relieve acidity, relieve constipation, reduces gastrointestinal irritations, all of the above. So these are the agents which are used basically for the relieving the constipations. Bentonite is having property. So the options are efflorescent, hygroscopic, deliquescent, none of the above. So correct option is here hygroscopic. It absorbs the moisture. So correct option is here hygroscopic. Next MCQ is bentonite is also known as. So options are first montomorlanite, B pumice powder, C potash alum, D none of the above. So correct option is here montomorlanite. So thank you. So this was about the today's practical determination of swelling power of bentonite.